Hey guys, what's going on? Eric here. So last time I made a video, Abby had left a comment asking what signs an INFJ, if they had any commitment issues, may show in any particular setting. And as some of you may know, I was actually asking for topics to cover, and the same will be true in this video. If you have a topic you would like me to cover, please let me know in the comments below. So, answering that this time, I decided that I was going to cover what INFJs with commitment issues, number one, run into in terms of personal conflicts, and number two, how that will manifest itself in their conversations and contact with others. So, let's dive right in. Why do INFJs have commitment issues? First, we must look at why INFJs desire commitment and why they need it. Okay, so this is pretty important because it sets the scene here. First, INFJs desire commitment because their intuitive processing needs are so rooted in their desire to know more about a person or a topic. And this to an INFJ means long-term connection with other people. So, in retrospect, an INFJ is looking for a long-term partnership with someone that they can get to know the ins and outs of completely, and to understand their cognitive and emotional workings. And this is so important to an INFJ because without it, it leaves them feeling disconnected from that other person. Pretty important, right? So this often manifests itself in the form of seeking the emotional validation or recognition of someone that they admire. And this isn't always a bad thing. This doesn't mean you have like low self-esteem or you're trying to get that other person to fill a void in yourself, so to speak. But what it does mean is you're seeking validation and connection with that person. You're seeking that person to validate you and give to you their attention and emotional bond, so to speak. This can come in the form of desiring compliments, acknowledgement for an act of service, or even simply receiving a hug from their significant other. This desire drives an INFJ to seek fulfillment in the form of receiving love and connecting emotionally as a result with the other person. Now keep that in mind. Keep that nugget there in the back of your mind. INFJs do this because they are trying to seek fulfillment in the form of receiving love and connecting emotionally with someone else. Now, what happens when an INFJ cannot accurately express how they are feeling? What happens when their words don't express how they feel and what they want to say? The most obvious sign is that they will clam up and shy away from commitment. Since INFJs are so set on intuitive understanding, they also feel that own disconnect within themselves when they are unable to express how they feel. This can lead to commitment fears in relationships, but does it lead to commitment issues? Not quite. However, it does lead to a very important issue. Being unable to receive love in the forms that allow an INFJ to feel connected to another person. See, when an INFJ is aware of their own cognitive disconnect, it leads them to a place of emotional avoidance. As soon as the INFJ starts to feel connected to someone, they start to disconnect because of being afraid of getting too close to that person. This stems from the disconnect within themselves of not really feeling grounded. An INFJ's need for emotional commitment and connection are rooted in their NI, their intuitive processing and comprehension of things. When the need for emotional fulfillment conflicts with their ability to perceive and receive love in a healthy manner, they instead avoid that love and connection altogether. And to avoid fixing the issue within themselves, they clothe themselves with the mindset of, oh, I'm just being polite, I'm just giving them their space. But the truth is, however, that INFJ has developed connection issues. It is important to remember that not all of these issues can be fixed or resolved at once. But by being aware of their own disconnect, INFJs with commitment issues can begin to move past them by opening back up their love center to receive affection in the forms that they are walled off from. So all in all, there's no quick fix for this except to acknowledge within yourself that you're feeling this disconnect And if you don't take steps to leave that mentality behind, you're just going to keep repeating the same mistakes. So the first step is to talk with your friend, talk with your partner, take that step to open yourself up to receive that affection that you're honestly afraid to receive. And in time, it'll become easier to leave that old mentality behind. And I could go into a list of possibilities of why this could be happening, but that's not really going to help anybody other than brainstorming and maybe reaching you somewhere in the middle. But rather than do all of that, I'm just going to leave you with the understanding that I have gathered here. I hope that helped you guys. As always, please be sure to leave a like and share the video, as it helps YouTube algorithms suggest my videos to others looking for answers. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below so I can read them and respond to them there. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.